right, so got the electric remounted, took it off my temporary board. See, it's a little bit more cleaned up. It's not all done. Down below, down there, some wires for the water pump that come to this side. I'm gonna try to work on the water pump this week. But that looks better. It was on that piece of temporary wood, and now it's in here, and you can see I've got it mounted to the 80/20 there. It's 3/4 inch ply, sanded ply. I still have to figure out a way to tie this down. I think I'm gonna do a strap, or maybe put a piece of 80/20 on the bottom from this rail to that rail as kind of a stopper, and then maybe bring a strap over the top, something like that. And I have room for a second one up there if I need to. It's looking better. The wiring over there, I'm not sure if it's going to route down below or what. I'm probably going to bring it up, but that's all behind the wall. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty guys, so I'm putting in these hinges for the cabinet doors, front doors. They look like this, and they excuse me, they operate like this. They come out, so it works like this on our cabinet door. Goes up nice and smooth, comes back down. Now I'm using 1010 or 10 series 80/20, and these guys have some little tabs. You can see right here in front of me, there's little tabs there. In order to get this mounted properly to the 80/20 and then to fit the cabinet to hit the door right, I had to cut these little tabs off on the front side. This is the front side I'm showing you. So they're 40 some bucks at IKEA. They're the Utrusta, or whatever the heck Utrusta, who knows how they say it. And so you feel bad about just like hacking on the thing, but it's the only way I can get it to work, and they work beautifully. I'll show you the cabinets in the van right now. These guys right here are the two cabinets, and this is where I cut it so that the bed now fits. You can see the bed's going to be inside of this, and on this cabinet I went ahead and put the 3/4 inch ply right here, so that again I can put the locking mechanism, give a little more stability. And the hinges also come with these little covers to kind of pretty it up. I ordered some plastic liner that came in today, but it was too thick, so I ordered a 1/16, so hopefully that'll look better. So my cabinet doors here, I went ahead and put a little bevel. Let's see if you can see it like this. Yeah, there you go. You can see the little bevel edge, so that's where you reach your hand to open it. And I still have to put like a magnet, some magnets on the inside, so that way it'll stay shut while we're driving. But you can see this is, so we're gonna just oil it. Me and Jen talked about it. Since a lot of the other parts are gonna be painted white, we thought the cabinet doors just kind of linseed oiled. It'll have a nice natural wood look. So there's this one too. So tonight I'm going to finish these cabinets, the front doors, and hopefully get the magnets in. But I thought I would briefly show you how I'm doing this. So I'm building a bracket. Let me show you on this other one over here. I'm building a little bracket right here, just one little piece of 80/20 that comes out. It ties into this one to make it vertical, and then out here, and these hinges have a little 4 little plastic holes. You can see 2 of them are right here, and 2 of them are up here on the top. Sorry about that. It's hard to do this with one hand. So what I end up doing is putting some screws, and I'm using 3/4 inch 10 screws to lock into the little plastic liner there. So I'm using, with this one here, what I have is a 1010 series bracket. And this one is actually a little bit smaller bracket, but I use it with a little washer to kind of get the line. I don't know, actually I'm thinking, I was having trouble getting line up properly and I was doing it with the washer, but now, I can see it. I should have just used this 1010 series brackets instead of doing one with the washer. But you live and learn. These are IKEA things, so they don't have any words on their instructions. And you have to look at the picture. And you have to look at the picture, and you have to look at it again. And then once you look at it several times, it'll come through. And I saw the Van Wives, they put together some IKEA furniture in their cabin. And Jazzy said, I can't do IKEA furniture. I never do it. But then she said, you got to look at the directions and look at them and look at them and look at them. And that was after I watched that video, after I figured out how to do these hinges. And I was like, bingo, that's exactly right. You got to look at it, look at it, look at it. And then you'll get it. So, little update on, like I said, the hinges look. And then hopefully we'll get the doors up and everything tonight. And then we'll get to show you in the updates. All right, good morning, everyone. This is the last little bit of the video, just to kind of close out what we accomplished this week or so. I got the kitchen more or less dry fit how I want to do stuff. Sorry about that. I got the sink in. It's just all dry fit. It's not tied down, so I still have to finish the counter. We bought a faucet at Restore that has a long hose that I can take it out to the back. I mean, out the side there. The head will actually spin around if I need to go there. The sink we got on Amazon. It's got a little cutting board / pretty deep. I think it's 10 inches deep. It has this little rack for, I guess, drying. Some other little stuff inside. Kind of goes well with that. Down below, we've got the fridge. Again, dry set right here. It's not. It will go on a drawer. Right here is the shower. Let me scroll over here. So our shower is right here. It's kind of hard to see, I think, with the dark, but basically the shower will come down. It's the Terravan shower, and it'll come down here. It sets like this with the leg on the floor. This actually will go up here. It's all magnetic. Shower mixer. It's got the hose will get there and come in. Again, it's not permanent yet. And then I was really trying to make sure it all fit back in here, so you can see the lines all fit. The sink is in there. Everything is fitting just right. It's nice and tight. Again, I have a counter for the kitchen. Right here, we'll have this counter. It's not finished. I'm gonna start working on that today. I have a back board here. It's not tied in either. I've been trying to figure out how best it's gonna be to hold it vertical. I might have to trim a little bit off this edge. Let me move the paper towels out of the way. Might have to trim a little bit right here so that I can maybe put a piece of 1/2 inch ply. This is 3/4 inch, but I might put a piece of 1/2 inch ply this way. TBD. You know how I do it. I hard to plan for me. I just like to roll. So this right here, I'm gonna put fresh and gray water tank levels meters, and then I'll have under the fresh tank, I'll have the hot water heater and the water pump switch, and then over here where the gray is, we'll have the flush the drain valve. And up here you can see the cabinet. I still have the bungees holding the cabinet doors till I figure out the best locking mechanism. I think I figured that out. So I might try to work on that this week. But our goal is to get the water, I don't have anything down there, get the water systems done this week. This is the last week of April, because our anniversary is coming up on May 14th. It'll be 30-year anniversary for us. So we like to try to take it out probably the weekend after our anniversary. But we want to be able to have the water. We want to be able to have hot water, cold water, and a sink so we can brush our teeth and wash your face, or take a shower, depending on what we end up doing. We have our fridge in. Oh, I already actually wired the fridge up too. Down here is a 12-volt plug for it. I do have to, bring in a bunch more wiring for this stuff. So, but anyways, that's our goal, is to get this stuff working before the weekend, and I guess that's probably the 17th or something. But I think I'll have most of the water hooked up this week. This will be the first week of May, so maybe this weekend in May we'll get to take it out a little bit. I don't really see the water as that complicated. The only scary part left is drilling the hole in the floor for the drain here on the shower. That definitely has me intimidated. I'm hoping, I think it's lining up okay and missing all the beams that are underneath, but we'll see. I'll put a small drill hole down through right through the middle, and hopefully I hit the right spot and be able to put the gray tank in. It'll probably be a while for us to get all of the cabinetry covered and drawers made and all that. I'm really trying to just get the van to where we can utilize all the systems as we get closer and closer into late spring and towards summer, so that we can be able to take it out still. And that's one of the things I always say, is we're using the van all the time. We want to keep using it. We don't want to be, I can't afford to, we don't want to leave the van parked for 5 months while we build it out slowly. We want to take it and go. So that's one of the things that we're doing. Anyways, I hope you like the where we're at. If you have questions about anything that I'm working on, drop it in the comments and I'll happily let you know. Anyways, have a great week and we'll see you guys.